Come on. Good. All right. We are live. So, hey, we're waiting for James, but I got Steve Fernandez with me. So, welcome to Two Guys, One Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
good day. It's a good day.
Absolutely,
That's
dude.
a good angle right there. It's a really nice. That's a nice angle.
Yeah, you look massive.
It's the
Oh.
angle, is really what it is.
Well, I mean, dude, you're probably working out and getting there. How's everything going? How's your training going? Are you able to get it in?
Good, yeah. Training's going good. I've been training a little bit more. I mean, just because I haven't been able to go to as many tournaments as I've wanted to, because I had a couple employees that weren't able to kind of be there when I needed them to. So I kind of got to start all over again. But I do have one that's going to be able to hold on, a couple of Saturdays here and there. But I've been training. I've been training a lot of bands. I do a lot of bands. I do a lot of side pressure. I think I've been doing a little bit too much side pressure. I broke my fucking one of the posts on my side pressure machine on the bottom of it. So I got Thomas Dearborn sent me a couple of pieces that I can put together now, and I can start using a little bit more. But yeah, a lot of bands, a lot of speed, a lot of hitting.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So I've been training. I've been training a lot, man. I've been trying. A lot of guys have been calling me out for super matches, so it's like I think it's time to put in a little bit more training. Nick Stone actually stopped by the other day. Me and him trained for a little bit. So he's been telling me what I need to do. Work on my hand a little bit, which I already knew, but he's been telling me how to work on my hand
Yep.
yeah, man. I mean, he's a really solid guy to learn from. I mean, so and it's really good to be able to, if I need to go as hard as I can, and hit as hard as I can, he's able to, put that wall up and be able to help me out. You know what I mean? And know
Yep.
where I need to go next time. You know what I mean?
Dude, he's a bad dude. And he came in so strong because of powerlifting. Like, he had that base. So
Yeah, he's already so strong.
he's freaking gnarly. That
He's already
guy
so
is,
strong, so strong. But like you said, from powerlifting, he already had that strength.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, did you end up watching the Arm Wars?
I didn't, man. To tell you the truth, I didn't even know there was an Arm Wars last night until you said something.
Oh my God. So I just stay subscribed to the channel so I can watch it as it comes up. But it was it was pretty good. I don't know if I want to ruin it for everyone, but it was
No,
Terrence
no, if it
Offerman
was
was in
already
like the
on,
first.
fucking
Yeah. Yeah, it was there were some great matches. Coach Ray pulled Alex Chikadze, the kid from Canada,
okay. How did that go?
who went to it was crazy. It was Chikadze like completely dominated the first three rounds, and then Coach Ray just like swept, caught him in that hook and just cradled him and swept him for the last three. It was nuts. Or
Yeah,
the last four. He
Ray
beat him.
Ray gets better as the fight goes on. Not only that, but I feel like he doesn't get drained out. He's got stamina and endurance enough to be able to hold up with people for at least the first, like I would say for the whole 7 rounds if he needs to, or 6 or 7 if he needs to.
He's just so smart.
Every single time I count, yeah, he was a really smart puller. Every single time I seen him pull, I counted him out, thinking that he was going to lose. And really, what he does is he tries to bleed you out, and he ends up bleeding you like he does like everyone else. He loses
Yeah.
the first few, and then afterwards, he's got that nasty hook, that nasty cup that he's got, that drag, and yeah, man, he a lot of the times he ends up winning like that. So I give him a lot of respect. He already has a game plan. I see what he does, and I mean, anybody that's looking to pull Ray, I just hope that they have the endurance and the to be to be able to hold on to Ray next time. You know what I mean? Because there's not a lot of guys that can, man. They think they have him until they lose, and the majority of his matches he's won.
Right. Well, look at that 16 like match run he went on in what was it, 2023, maybe, or
Yeah.
2022? 16 in a row. And a lot of those matches were comebacks. They were crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
Arm Wars to East versus like it was just it was or King of the Table. I don't know. I don't think he pulled East versus West. I think when he pulled East versus West, he lost. He pulled Terracades, but yeah, I was
Yeah, I think
absolutely
yes. I
nuts.
think you're right. Yeah.
But no, yeah, I haven't seen much along the lines. I was kind of waiting for like these matches to come together for East versus West. It was funny. James and I were talking last night, and he's like, dude, I told Nick he should like shout out to East versus West and be like, give me some because there's nothing. They don't have enough people, so they could use someone who's like a high ranked left-hander in the U.S.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's more on. To tell you the truth, I was looking at the matches from this upcoming event in East versus West, and I'm really not impressed.
Yeah,
Really not impressed. I mean, I've seen what they're doing, and it's just the one with Hutchings and Dave
Dave
Chafee. Like,
Chafee.
what the
Yeah,
fuck are we doing here, man? I mean, they're on two different weight classes. How are they going to get a title match, both of them, on that weight class when they've never even pulled at that class before? That doesn't make any sense. I mean,
yeah, it's wild.
so
I don't.
yeah,
It
you
does.
know, so if they were at least, or if Todd was at that weight class, or if Dave was at least, I don't know, but they're not. They're not. They weren't. And
Yep.
it's just I don't know. And then we already seen Devin and Alex last match. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was probably one of the most beautiful technically matches that I've seen. With so much great strength, in between and the transitions between like a high hook, top roll into a hook, into a press to win. I mean, it's just that's the really if anybody really wants to see a beautiful transition, an actual you know way of
Yeah.
arm wrestling to really know how to beat your opponent in any type of situation or way or transition. I would love for them to watch that match between Alex Gradetsha and Devin Larratt. I mean, one of the best matches I've seen in a long time.
Yep.
But they're replaying that match again. Which, look, don't get me wrong, it was a good match, but I just feel like at this point right now, it's too soon to even do it. Not even that, but I just feel like they're aching for another match because they don't have any more matches like that lined up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they can't get anybody else for Devin. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
now, from what I've seen, or they can't even get him, or so it's a lot of. And then you got a couple of guys, that not really impressed. I don't want to say they're not really impressed, but on that East versus West stage, like I would expect maybe guys the
Oh,
that we have. So
all right. I lost you a
um,
little bit, bud.
yeah,
You there?
can you
Oh,
hear
we're
me?
losing. We're losing Steve a little bit. Are we gonna keep
Do
him?
you hear
There, I can hear you kinda. All right, I think we're going. I think he's going through a little bit of
me?
a dead area. But yeah, that East versus West, we got Kradeska and Devin left and right. I am looking. Oh, am I gonna get you back? Oh, we lost Steve. All right. Well, he'll click back in when he gets a chance. So I'll let him back in when he gets here. But there are, I'll keep it going. There are some good matches. The Dave, yeah, I mean, we got Rickard Boardman and Pablo. That is one that I'm really looking forward to for sure. There you
Am I
are.
back on? Do you hear me? Okay,
Yeah, I
awesome.
hear you. So, like
Awesome.
I was just saying, like the Rickard Boardman and the Pablo match is one that I'm definitely looking way forward to. I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah. There are a
But
couple matches, but comparison to like the regular East versus West matches, I mean, it's like night and day. Didn't expect these matches to be, like this. I
yeah,
expect them, but it is what it is. They're trying their hardest. I know they're having problems bringing the guys over here, so
yeah.
I think that's
I
one of the
feel like they
issues.
should have done a king of the table on this one because it's what
Yeah.
it is. It's like a king of the table type of thing. So to go ahead and do like an East versus West and just not have that capacity just seems crazy. But
Yeah, I just we'll see what happens. I mean, it's just so quick too. You know what I mean, it's just they just put it up. They're having these. I don't know. I just feel like there's
Yeah.
barely any time, but and I don't know if Engen is actually putting these matches together or it's Robert Baxter or whoever it is, but
Yeah.
this
I
doesn't
think it
seem like it's an Engen match
no,
together.
I think there might be a lot of Devin influence trying to just get some people into it. So I think that's probably the major one. But and then
Yeah, that's what I think.
what the oh did you so I didn't realize that Garrett Tupper was heading out to Ohio.
Yeah, he's going up against Falco.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that. I told him he should have challenged him a while ago, but I'm glad he's getting that shot. Is it left or right?
You know what? I love Garrett. Love Garrett. I really do. I love the way he pulls in a lot of
Yep,
my super matches, almost every single one of my tournaments. I think he's got his hands full on this one with
I agree.
Falco. Naturally walks around at 176 and he cuts down to 54. It's very strong. He put one hell of a matchup against I think his name is Vincent from Arizona, the last guy that won.
Joseph.
Joseph. Joseph.
Yeah,
Um, Joseph was very impressive. I underestimated him too as well.
yeah, and
But
then he beat Cody. So I mean,
and
yeah,
Falco was in it with him. So we'll see what happens. Look, Garrett's a nominal 54 guy at 76.
yep. Nope, I'm losing you. All right, I think Steve will connect back. We got him. You there, bud? There you are.
I was
It
gonna
just
say something
flipped.
happened.
I think it just connected to your Wi-Fi or something, and it was just struggling to connect
I
to it.
think
But
that's what happened. Yeah, I think it connected to your
yeah,
Wi-Fi.
yeah, yeah. There's nothing on here really about it. But I was, I was looking for something. Oh, so wait, is our Georgian friend, the 154 kid, David, he's pulling over there too?
Where
It looks like he's pulling dogfights with Garrett.
is he?
Yeah, no, that's he pulled in May 31st. Sorry, I'm way off. I'm
Yeah,
way
no,
off.
no, he's not pulling with them. There's a
Oh,
couple of guys there. Glenn Tupper versus Tim Zaffilia.
yep,
Um, Logan Bittinger versus I think Sierra or something like that.
yep.
And where's the other one? Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can launch meeting from here from my computer. So because my
Yep.
phone's got 4%.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where it has dogfight super matches too. So
Just go on to you're talking about the upcoming giant John Heinowski one, right?
I don't know.
That's the, that's
I
where
thought
that's where
they're
everybody.
not
No, that's where John. Look up John Heinowski's page. He's doing that
okay.
on for his father's behalf or something. It's like a memorial or something like that. But he does it every year, and that's where he's
Yep.
having the super matches. It's going to be in Erie.
Okay. I know. Probably spelt it. So I think I spelled it really wrong, but I found him.
Am I on here? Okay, let me. I'm gonna
Yeah.
disconnect from my phone. Hold on, I'm gonna disconnect
All
from my
right.
phone.
All right. We gotta turn on that. Boom. There you go, bud. There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, I gotta get a
Awesome.
computer. It's so much better with the computer. So I've got the matches here, but they're so condensed. I can't
I
freaking
know.
see.
I'll pull them up. I got them on my. Oh, my phone's gonna die. Hopefully, this thing will charge it, but it hasn't
Yeah,
been.
I'll find it. I'm looking.
I'm on 1%. This motherfucker's gonna die any second. If you go on John Heinowski's page, that's the only one that I know that's got all of them.
Yeah,
You just got to scroll down. If you scroll down, you'll get the one because he put the two pages together. You can't really see him.
okay. I just got to click into it.
Yeah, I just got to scroll down a little further because I know he posted just the matches by themselves. There we go, right here. Yep. Killer versus Joe.
Yeah, because I found it, but it's like I said, I'm having a hard time reading it, but
yeah, I know.
You can sort of see it.
Yeah. Trying to even zoom in on it, it's fucking hard.
Yeah, it's so fuzzy. Oh, there's a lot of them. I mean, it looks like there's about
John Heinowski's pulling Derek Doble.
Yep.
I think Zach Lee's pulling someone too. Logan Bittinger is the main event. So yeah, there's a couple of matches. There's a few matches.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good.
Yep.
It's so funny. It's gonna be nice to try to bring both of them together, like that West Coast or even like the middle of America over to East Coast to kind of bring us together because I think there's some good matches to be had. So the guys that you have, the guys that are pulling in this,
yeah, definitely.
There's some even matches, man. I think that the East Coast was like never talked about, but now that there's so many more promotions, it's not just like Florida guys. So
no, there's a lot more Northeast guys coming into the light, which is good. You know, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome. Big freaking fan.
All the guys from Maine and Vermont are great too.
Yep. Yeah, it's just I don't feel like there's as many big dudes.
That's what I feel. There's a lot of 54 to like 200, I'd say 220.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you're talking about like heavyweights, like 243 plus, from what I've seen, you know, there's not too many guys over there from Vermont or from Maine or you know what I mean.
Oh, we definitely.
I think you guys have probably like Kurt Howgate. I don't know where Kurt's from.
Kurt is from Maine.
Yeah, so then you got somebody. Kurt's a beast, you know.
Yeah.
So
there's Kurt. Kurt's great. There's obviously Roger and Nick, and those are like the big guys. Well, I mean, we got Paul Cruz and all that stuff over here too, but I haven't seen him.
Paul's like from New York.
Yeah. But he's East Coast. Like I'm thinking.
Oh,
East Coast guys.
East Coast. And yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of guys. Just in general, all the way down East Coast. Yes, we have a lot. Well, I mean, I would say a decent amount of guys.
Yeah, we're kind of lagging in Vermont, but that is what it is. We always have.
Well, no, it's not lagging. I'm saying for bigger guys, I'd say there's less of them. But between 154 to about 200, I'd say 220, you guys have probably the best group.
Yep.
Vermont and Maine. I mean, you guys are just killers, man.
I mean, there's some guys that you've never seen, like Big John, who pulls with Bill Thinks and practices with him. Eric Preston, but he barely pulls anymore. And, you know, his ego shot because James beat him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, they ripped the table right off the platform.
Yeah, dude, really good job this weekend. He said, he's like, I beat fucking Weber. He's like, I beat Carson. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good shit, man. What tournament?
Dude, he's just getting so technical. Like, he's getting really good with positioning and, you know, his setup is freaking awesome. So,
yeah. It's uncomfortable. His hand is. You know,
it's tough for me because it's so much bigger than mine, but I'm still able to kind of get in there and catch him. But it's like I have to like grab him way over here because I can't get any leverage.
Yeah.
But
I see what you're saying.
And he creeps to that front of that pad like crazy.
He's got a good hit too. He does.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah, he's such a different puller too. I mean, like comparison to like practice pulling and like actual like super match pulling, it's like day and night. Like it's just
Yep.
such a different puller. Like you have no idea who you're pulling until you pull him in a super match. Even in tournament, he's like that, but not as much super match because he's only got that match and he lets everything out on that match. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he's even more, you know what I mean, amped up, riled up, you know.
It takes him a minute though. Takes him a
Yep.
minute to get worked up.
Yep.
So
Yep.
but it's and it's and you can watch the light drain out of most people's eyes.
Yeah. Seriously. They don't expect that from him. That's what it is.
Yeah.
When they should.
Oh my god, yes. Yeah. His mouth is so big.
Yeah.
Such a big runner.
Like I even told like JJ, all the guys that he went up against, I was like, just be aware that he's got a really big mouth and he talks a lot of shit. He goes, but it's not any kind of like bad, you know, hurtful, you know, anything towards you. It's just, you know, part of the game, part of the moment, part of what it is, you know? I'm like, all right.
Yeah. I think people get it. Like even when him and Roger got on the table for that first time, and then after that, you know, they kind of softened up to each other.
Oh yeah,
They
you
got
kidding
to
me?
hang out.
Roger thinks he's a great guy, and vice versa,
Yeah.
James with Roger too. So they're buddy now. I mean, they're. I mean, I don't know if you knew. I'm sure you knew. I mean, I wish you were here when we were. I mean, it was me, Ridge Bishop, James, and Roger, and we were in the fucking jacuzzi, hanging out, smoking, drinking, having a fucking great time. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
so I mean, it was just we were all buddies. You know what I mean at that time, so it was just great to see James and Roger and stuff. I mean, and Roger just had a really big one up against JJ, which is really great.
Yep.
Right-handed. He just lost to Jamie Statham left-handed. I mean, Roger, they were in the middle, but I just feel like Roger doesn't hit enough, and he needs to hit more because he's so fucking strong. And every single time that I see him that he hits, he ends up beating them instead of waiting for them to tire him out and bleed him out, and then it's just too long. And I feel like he could have won that matchup against Jamie. I just feel like he could have won.
Well, that first round looked
Right.
really even. So.
Right. I honestly, I would have given it to Roger. Just the way everything went was just not expected. You know what I mean? And Roger, I feel like he waited too long to hit. And then when Jamie came back, he was just done.
Jamie's really good. I mean, he's got some good wins. So
Jamie's really good. I'm not taking anything away from Jamie. It's just that I feel like Roger might have won that. I think in the future needs to adjust a couple of things a little bit more, needs to start hitting a little bit more, going through these guys instead of getting in that position to hold them.
Yeah.
Some of these guys get into that position, and I see that with Michael Hawks too. They get in that position to see if they can hold each other. And it's more on, you need to hit and go through him. Fuck holding him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even if you get that much lower, just hold him right there, 3/4 until he fucking gives out and just hit little by little by.
Right.
And I can see these guys if they did that, because then when I see like Michael Hawks hit and try to go through somebody, I'm like, Jesus, that was a different story. And he's like, yeah, no, that time I actually try to hit and go through. I'm like, well, you need to go through that shit all the time instead of trying to fucking bleed somebody out,
It's hitting in position. So sometimes you just got to hit into that position.
And
and we've talked about that. I mean, I think that's where I have a good, like I get to as well. I got to hit into position because I'm not as technical as a lot of people, but
yeah,
I could be balls out strong.
Well, that's what I kind of have to do. I kind of have to hit and then get into position. You know what I mean, so it's a little bit harder for me, but I've seen Roger, I mean, straight side pressure right through somebody. And then I'm sitting there going, Jesus. I'm like, where the fuck you been? You know what I mean?
Right. So, like when he beat Uncle John back in the,
are you kidding me?
What was it? The New Jersey days.
Right.
High five.
Yeah. Knuckles up.
Knuckles up. Yeah.
I was there. I watched it live. Went right through him. Right-handed, went right through him. I mean, Alex, I know Alex is getting up there with these big names. He's beating almost like everybody that's on that 120 class. I mean, 220 class.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Roger demolished Alex. He ran right through Alex.
Yeah.
He held him, so, and Alex is a beast. You know what I mean? So,
and he's so long. He's so hard to handle because
He's got a really long lever, a long hand. So, and he knows how to use it too because he does a high post, and his hit is pretty much almost backwards a little bit. So
Yeah.
you're kind of anchoring a little bit more. You know what I mean? The way he hooks high and top rolls, he's got a really good hand.
Yeah.
So
I thought he was
you
gonna.
know.
I thought him and Wade was gonna go a little bit better. I was surprised that.
That's what I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of a match
Yeah.
between him and Wade, but like I said, I mean, Alex is no joke, dude. I mean, he's getting up there. He'll be pulling Alex will be pulling Mark Haggett August 2nd.
Oh yeah, yeah. You had told us that. Yeah, that. That'll be awesome.
That's going to be a
So,
phenomenal match. The reason why I put that together is because Mark Haggett beat Wade last couple of times in the tournament. So that just shows me that, Mark's in that on that level, and honestly, I want to see what happens between Mark and Alex if they end up getting into that spot where Alex just runs right through Mark, which I don't think so. I think it's going to be one hell of a fucking war. But depending on who wins, it's either I have somebody for Mark or Alex is going to be going up against Ben Ciapoli.
yeah.
I just think that's the next match to make for Alex because Alex has just been upgrading. I mean, he's getting better and better. And I mean, and the strap, he's a killer, and Ben is a killer on the strap too. So, but Mark, we'll see because Mark had a war with Ben. I know Ben showed a lot stronger. People are like, oh my God, Ben was so much bigger. No, he wasn't. He was 215 that day or even less. And so was Mark, so
And out of the strap, I thought Mark was
out of the
dominant.
strap, Mark looked like he had a better hand. It looked like
Yep.
something else was going to happen. And I told everybody, as soon as it gets into the strap, Ben's a different monster, bro. Ben goes from like 60% to like 87%.
Right.
In the strap. I mean, out of the strap, like 65%, he's good. Maybe 70%, he's good. And then you put the strap on Ben, and he literally goes up to like 87%. Like he's so much better in the strap. And look, I'm not taking anything away from Ben. I am the same exact way. I pull 10 times better in the strap. If you ask me, I'm literally slipping to go into the strap. I will press you as hard as I can. If I can't get you to the pad, I'm slipping to get into the strap, and I'm blowing sideways. I mean, I go straight sideways, straight side pressure. I pull
I
through
would
my
like
thumb.
to see you get turned a little more and cheat a little better.
Yeah, I know.
You get your shoulder in there a little more. And
I know. It's a lot of people say too. I do. I might start using a little bit of to get me a little bit higher, because if I am higher, I'm able to get in there. If I'm not, it's hard, and I end up a little bit out further, which I don't like. I don't like have to press like this. I'd rather be inside my shoulder, So, but yeah, I know exactly what you mean, dude.
And obviously, like working out, you're gonna get that cup. And
Yeah.
the more you get that cup, the better the press gets. So yeah. For me, I love hooking and freaking pressing. So that's just me.
I try to hook. I'll go in a hook, and I'll hook and drag, and it's weird because sometimes when I get into a hook with somebody, I'll look at them and I'll be like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "I didn't know I had a hook like that." So then I'll start dragging. You know what I mean? But it's a little bit uncomfortable for me because I don't really hook and drag too much. I'm usually press or side pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is. With time, I'll get a little bit more comfortable and starting to hook a little bit on the right.
Right. Well, and
Left is
even getting really high up and coming over with the side with the hook, that as well. Like you just got to get that cup in.
Right.
Not easy because everybody you pull against is strong. Like we don't go against weak guys. Like even if you're pulling in an amateur class, the level is way higher than when I started.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not even close. So some of those amateur guys could be pulling in the pro class and doing pretty well.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of the guys could. Some of the guys could be pulling semi-pro, pro, definitely. But yeah, I've left is all top roll, so I just top roll with the left. Right is hook drag. Really, it's either press. I press two with the left, but it's not after I fuck myself up and somebody fucking can open my fucking arm straight open like that, and I was pressing so hard on this side and opened me up. I mean, just between my bicep, like right in here is like, oh, kills me. It doesn't kill me, but it's like when I'm trying to top roll, you can feel that back pressure when you're trying to give some back pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So But yeah.
It's gnarly. I did that for a long time. I was right into the press for a long time, just going as hard as I can. So, and then I took a lot of damage, and then I was like, I better learn how to hook and top roll.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't working so well.
No. So I was like, so now I top roll with my left. I'll literally go in, press with the left to get into the strap so I can top roll.
Yeah.
The strap
Yeah.
is my path.
Oh yeah. I like this. It depends who I'm pulling against too. Ooh, we're gonna let James in. All right. Be careful. All right. We have to warn him. No swearing for a minute.
Huh?
Hey, no swear words for a minute, okay?
Mother.
I'm just joking. I want gallery. There we go. I was like, I want some gallery view here. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay. My uncle took me out for my birthday. I mean, we were a little late, but he was still nice of him to think of me. So we went out.
I was gonna say, when the hell was your birthday?
The 27th of May.
27th of May?
Oh, did
Yeah.
he show you the shirt I got him?
Dude, we're in fucking August.
Yeah. Hey, listen. The thought was that.
Listen, the that's the Rhodes clan, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the Rhodes clan is a little late sometimes.
Yeah. Hey,
We're to celebrate your birthday. It's like it's in the summer. We're fucking in Christmas time right now.
Nah,
He's
dude.
like, well, happy birthday, man.
Dude, thank you, man. Better late than never, bro. I
No,
like
I'm
your
pretty
shirt.
sure I said happy birthday with you on your birthday.
Yeah, no, Steve, you were good to me. He did too, but he just finally took me out, so that was cool.
Yeah,
I got me a weighted
that's all that
vest.
matters, man. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get the 100-pounder?
No, that was too much money, so I just bought the 20-pounder. So I'm just
That's all
gonna.
you
I'm sorry.
That's all you need, and you can add weights to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck
Yeah.
when I wear that, and I'm just gonna become an alpha.
Alpha Omega.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I got this bud. This is like purple, bro. This is like purple. You break it up and it's purple. I showed you. This shit is some of the stuff is like ridiculous.
Like
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, if anyone ever smoked that, it would make you feel like you're not there no more. Allegedly.
What I was telling fucking Pat, we have to get Pat up here so he can have that night that we had with Roger and Ridge and you and hang out in the hot tub like we did. And I mean, that was like a bro moment between going here, having a great time, going in the hot tub, having even a better time, drinking our faces off, and then coming back in here and still going till I don't even know, like 3 o'clock in the morning or some shit. And then Roger going in and fucking pulling a fucking super match the next morning.
So crazy. Dude, well, that's September. That's the hope. I'm gonna leave the kid home this time, and then yeah, we'll come hang out.
Right here, dude. One of the rooms will be for you.
Yep.
And it's probably going to be Jen, Roger, and
James.
No, and Melissa in the other corner. James and Ridge have their own room in the other room. They get the Four Seasons room.
I love it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they get their own arm wrestling table there and stuff, so they could literally wake up and start pulling if they want shit. And that leads out straight to the balcony, and I have a hot tub that's in the deck, so it's not leaving like you're hopping over or anything. It's like you're going into the deck with the fucking hot dude. It's awesome. Fucking,
Oh,
it's
that's
like,
awesome, dude. Yeah.
If you have like 4 big dudes, which we did, you still have more room,
dude.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. You get it.
I was fucking dying if
it's
he
a 7-person, dude. It's a 7-person, and it's got a lounger in it, so you can literally. I was lounging the whole time. And then Roger was in right there, like kind of in front of me on an angle. And then it was just, dude, everybody was just, we had more than enough fucking room, all hanging out, smoking in the back too. Who was here? Jen was here. You were here. Melissa was here. Drew was here, I think, right? Drew was here. Drew Rivers and his girl was here, I think.
No. Drew Rivers wasn't here. It was Chuck. Chuck was there.
Oh, yeah. Chuck Barlow, the snoring fucking
yeah.
master.
I think it's Valerie Mitchell. Sam's sister was there.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of a different time. Yeah. So, yeah. Valerie, Sam, Chuck, you, me,
Ridge.
Jen was here, though, right? Jen, Roger, Sam, Melissa, I mean, we had a lot of people here, dude.
It was fun.
It was awesome.
I died of dehydration in the fucking hot tub, dude. I
Oh
crawled
yeah,
out.
he was like, bro. I was like, "What's the matter?" He goes, I was like, "Pool." He goes, "Yeah, yep, that's where I'm going."
Oh,
So-
well, you know what? Maybe we'll just weight cut the night before and we'll pull a Laura week.
We did. That's all we did, dude. It was awful.
Yeah, it was
I can
awesome.
laugh at your guys' drunk ass. Well, I don't drink.
It was
Dude.
fun. I thought it was hilarious.
You don't want me drinking. That's not a fun time.
Yeah,
So-
what happens? Are you allergic, Patrick?
Yeah, I break out in handcuffs.
Break out in fucking handcuffs. Not in knives. I break out in handcuffs.
Yeah, absolutely break out in handcuffs.
That's funny. What was your drink of choice when you used to drink?
I was a garbage pail. I put everything in me.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Anything that came was true. That's hilarious.
Oh my god. Yeah, Yep. Yeah, I got some stories. Not for this, but I got some stories.
That's too funny. But yeah, we had a good time. September will be the next one. Well, the
Yeah.
next one is actually going to be August 2nd. That's going to be a quick super matches that we're putting together. Actually, that's going to be awesome.
I really wanted to go to that, but I can't miss my kids swim meet, dude.
Yeah, no.
You'd be so
You
my
gotta
wife would
go
be so
family-
mad.
family's first, dude. You got to go. You know, you got to do family shit.
I gotta do family stuff once in a while. We work a lot, so
Yeah, especially in the dealership world, you work all the time.
oh, dude, we're short-handed in finance. Like I think it's gonna get a little crazier, but it's all right. Like the more cars we get, the more money you make, and that just means the more freedom I have to do crap when I do have time. You know,
Mhm.
so. But I don't know. I love it. I still love the car world. I get irritated with it once in a while, but I still kind of love it in there. It's I like the people I work with, so
Well, that's the most important. You got to have people that you like that you work with. But I mean,
Yeah.
I know the money's good because I used to do it. So it's more on just the hours. It was just so many fucking hours, man. I mean, and then at the end of the month, sometimes I was working like 2 weeks straight. I was like, this is fucking absolutely ridiculous.
well, that's why getting out of sales was great.
I know.
Getting into the finance world was awesome.
Well,
But-
that's why I got out of not got out of sales, but I kind of got out of that group of to where, you know what I mean, at the end of the fucking month, I wasn't working fucking 14 days in a row. And I was like, look, I was like, we gotta redo everything, like my salary, like my days off. And I was like, I
Yeah.
finally got 2 days off a week, which was fine. And then I got a decent salary. I was making 6 figures easily. I mean, I was making really good money. But in general, it was just the fucking hours, bro. It was still the hours. I was still working so
Dude,
many fucking hours, dude.
It's so different where you are than it is up here because it's so family oriented. I've always had 2 days off a week.
Yeah.
I've always been able to schedule everything where I never go into my day off. Like that
Yeah.
is
Here,
what you got the dealerships down there in the 6 days a week and working Sundays and no way. No
Yep.
way. Never. Nope. I would
Yep.
never do that.
it's ridiculous.
That's a deal breaker.
There are some dealerships. There are some dealerships that do Sundays off and everything else, but majority of
us.
dealerships you're open till 8, 9 o'clock. New Jersey,
Yeah.
bro.
Forget about it.
New Jersey, I mean, might as well put a fucking bed in the back. I might as well have your own like little fucking fridge and your own little. I mean, your bed and everything, dude. Because I remember that some of the guys that went from New York to New Jersey,
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh no, the money's fucking ridiculous." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "How are the hours?" They're like, "Well, I mean, just like any other dealership, like just like any other dealership." Like, well, no, I mean, there's some nice thing. You know, I didn't leave there till like 10, 10:30. I'm like 10:30. He goes, they wanted us to deliver the car by the end of the night. You know, it was the end of the month. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
Wow. And if people who don't know what we're talking about and you think that the car world is just like some easy swinging thing, nope.
No,
Nope.
probably one of the
It's harder
hardest.
now than ever.
Yep, it's probably one of the hardest jobs I have. I mean, when it comes to everything, really, because you're doing probably maybe 4 or 5 different jobs in one. You're getting
Yeah.
insurance, registration, you're making copies of fucking license, you're fucking going into the MSRP to the car to make sure, you know, you're having the VIN number to exactly what the price is. You need to know about taxes, interest rates, payments, lease,
registrations.
I mean, loans
State.
to a used car. I mean, you need, people don't have the slightest fucking idea. I'm finance companies, whether you're going to the, and you have to have the right one, the correct one, because it could be Ally from fucking South Carolina or Ally from Ohio from Miss Bishop. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
It's people don't understand how much work has to be done to put into. You could just tell just by me talking how much I worked in the dealership. Just, you know what I mean, just by going back and forth. And
oh, you and me going back and forth, I already could tell. I already could tell before.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I know you don't have a lot of time. I got a quick question about, so are any of the matches posted for the August 2nd super matches?
No, so I didn't post anything yet. If you want, I can go through them with you. I have no problem doing that because I'm actually making them tonight into tomorrow morning. All the pretty much the posters and everything for everybody else, because I was waiting for everyone to give me their pictures so I can start doing them. And I have a few of them already, so I'm going to probably start doing them tonight into tomorrow. But yeah, awesome. The matches are ridiculous.
Oh, I definitely want to hear. Yeah, if you want to go through some of them, I would.
That'd
be freaking awesome
definitely.
Before you kick off.
Yeah. So we have Steven Durak and versus Chris Couch. They had a little bit of a war at the New York Smoke Super Match Series, and Steve kind of called me for that match, and Chris looked like he was actually pulling really well, you know, on Steve's level. So I mean, I think that match needed to be made sooner than later. So we're putting that together.
Yep.
Wait. Shout out Borderline Arms, and Steve is the #1 heavyweight contender of Vermont.
So we'll see what happens. From what I've seen, I mean, I'm not sure who won that match, but I just know that him and Chris did have a really good match back and forth. So we'll see what happens. And Chris looks like he's in ridiculous shape.
Yeah. While you're late, I'm going to give a quick shout out. Tyler Edlin, Jamie Holburn, Dan the Nightmare, and Matt Bush all on the chat. So
speaking of
listening, guys.
All those guys all of them are going to be on the matches. They're all pulling. I love those guys. I love my guys. You know what I mean?
I think we're gonna have Jamie Holburn versus Dan the Nightmare, but it's gonna be a bad day for Dan.
Eventually, what we're gonna have Dan the Nightmare versus Jordan Maskell. That's gonna be in September, hopefully. So that's a match that need to be put together. But instead, we're doing Daniel the Nightmare versus Matt Morrison, left hand. From what I've seen this last match at the Mac Series with Matt Morrison, I mean, I just want to be honest. He's got to bring a lot more than what he brought at the Mac tournament at the Challenger Series, just for the fact that I've seen Dan recently pull Ed Cruz and did a 3-0 on Ed Cruz. So, I mean, he's a beast right now, left or right-handed. I mean, he calls his left hand the party arm, but that shit ain't no fucking party arm. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. I can't wait to see freaking Conrad pull again. That kid I think he's one of my favorite pullers.
I really want to see Conrad pull, and I'm waiting for Yusuf to get better when he gets better with his left, but I want to see Conrad and Yusuf go left hand.
Okay.
The reason being is because he just beat Sam Mitchell, and Sam Mitchell, I think he beat Conrad, or he hurt Conrad, and between their match at the Buffalo Wild Wings that I had about, I think, last year.
Yeah.
So we have to re-see that match one with Sam Mitchell and Conrad too, but
absolutely,
just for the fact that Yusuf just beat Sam just shows me that Yusuf has what it takes to go up against Conrad left-handed.
Yeah, and I think that Conrad Sam match goes different.
Yeah.
So because that dude, the kid, like for a dude he's like 22, right?
Yeah,
he's super young.
Yeah, he's super young.
Super young, and he is nasty. So if Conrad hears this, dude, I'm one of your #1 fans.
Yeah, he trains with Shiu. Shiu just won, like I said, that he was going to win 3-0 left, 3-0 right at the Mac Challenger Series. He's an absolute monster. I have somebody for him to put him up against, so we'll see what happens with him. But
yep.
And I was going to say too, also Matt Bush versus Philip Austin.
Yep.
That's going to be a really match. You know, that's going to be really good. That's Iron Link arm versus Borderline arm, so it's going to be such a good match.
Western Vermont versus Eastern Vermont.
Yep. Tyler Edlin versus Evan James Reed. right hand. So that's going to be a really good
I
match.
like that.
High post, long lever, long hand. So that's going to be a really good match. I think.
Dude, and Tyler's been gaining weight. Like he's
Tyler's
getting
been getting
bigger and stronger.
Yeah, and better. I mean, he's been leveling up really. I mean, just what he's done to a couple of guys that I've seen in New York Smoke Super Match Series, he's just really good, really good. So we'll see what happens.
I think Tyler's got it.
Well, you know what? It depends how Evan shows up. Evan has his days where he shows up and he's super strong and he has a super high post and really strong hand where he cocks back and has a really good back pressure. And I've seen he beat people that I thought that it might have been hard for him, and he's just got his his positioning. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. They both are very similar pullers, both top rollers, both high posts. So I think it's going to be a great match. Another one we got coming up too is Jonathan McGurchin versus Cam Dennett. Both I think are both coming off of losses. So just for the fact that Cam just lost to Caleb Johnson not too long ago, a few months ago, I think last year, Battle of the Tri-State, I think it was, and then vice versa.
It was this year. Yeah,
it was this year. Yeah, this year. Sorry. And then Jonathan McGurchin, obviously, you beat him at New York Arm Wars 2, which is an absolute blowout. Such a fucking phenomenal. I mean, I got to find you somebody a little bit on that higher level. You know what I mean? Which Jonathan, nothing to say for him. Great left hand, great press that he has. He's impressive in general, but obviously you were just on a different level right now.
Hey, wait,
and if he wants to shit talk, I'll pull him at 250.
Nah, dude.
He's actually around 210 right now.
Oh yeah, that's not a match.
No.
I'm lower. I'm lower than that.
Yeah.
Yo, I bet $20 John calls out Travis Bajan.
No, that'd be funny. But another match we're still making, but another one is going to be Chris Michaels versus Derek Doble, right? Derek Doble and Chris just had a ridiculous match, not a super match, at the New York Smoke Super Match Series. And I mean, they were going back and forth. I think the match went over 2 minutes. So it was just a war. It was such a good match. So I can't wait to see them fresh. Derek Doble is stepping up. People are, I'm starting to see him going up against ridiculous guys. I mean, he's got actually a match coming up this weekend too, up against same guy that I think Garrett's pulling. We were just talking about it.
Kevin Palco. Yeah, I think he's pulling. Yeah, he's pulling Palco as well.
Palco too as well. Yeah. So, all these guys. It's 154. 176. I mean, these guys are 165. They're ridiculously talented. I mean, I can't wait to see these matches because they're gonna be good. Shout out to John Hyanowski and James Reed. They're gonna have that over at Erie. I forgot what the super match is called, and then they're having a king of the table, like an overall afterwards. So do something this weekend. Go over there, show some love, show some support. People are doing great things. And then I think that's just about it so far that we have for the matches. There's about 10 altogether. There's a couple of ones that I'm waiting for the answers back on, but that's the majority of the matches that we have for August 2nd. So
nice.
Yeah. So it's gonna be good, man. I can't wait. And then I gotta find you guys 2 matches. So who did he say about 210 or 220? I don't know. I'm gonna be calling either. Well, I already looking a match for you, Pat, for September, the end of September, and then vice versa, James. I think I have somebody for you for. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting another match too. Michael Hawks versus Mike Bisman. That's there, right there.
Wait, like UFC Mike Bisping?
No,
Mike Bisman from Long Island Arm Wrestling.
Oh, dude, just so you guys know, Mike Bisping from UFC is Neil Pickup says he's absolutely filthy with his left arm.
Oh yeah,
he's an amazing arm wrestler. They said for like as someone who doesn't really arm wrestle, I guess he's pretty freaking nasty because Neil talked very highly about him. He was looking for a match for him before COVID.
No shit.
I found one for him.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it is.
I like that all these guys from all these other genres are pulling together and doing arm wrestling. Like Eddie Hall and Robert Oberist. I'm kind of really looking forward to that match.
I'm not looking forward to Brian Shaw because Brian Shaw is going to fucking steamroll. What's his name?
Brendan Allen, I have a first
Yeah,
one.
Brandon Allen. I mean, this is such a mismatch. I already seen him after pull a little bit here and there, and Brian just
Did you see the Brzezinski practice with Brendan Allen?
no.
Oh yeah, Brzezinski was like stonewalling him.
Who? Brian
It was
Shaw?
like a day or two
No,
ago.
Brandon Allen.
Brendan Allen.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Brzezinski was just hand controlling him, just sitting there and just letting him work. And dude, John, I can't believe John's back on the table that quick.
Dude, he's a specimen, dude.
He is special.
Yeah, he really is. He really
He's
is.
gonna do another match. I that's what I'm really looking forward to. Watching him do another freaking match, man.
He's gonna do
So-
another match, bro. He's definitely gonna do that. He's got nothing else. He works for Delta. I'm sure he's gonna get bored and he's gonna go right back on the table. He's a great guy too. He's got a great attitude. I mean,
Yep.
probably I'd say out of all of them, I mean, he's just so chill and relaxed and cool. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like I've known him like my whole life, the conversations that we were having at dinner. Cause just, you know, talking about particular, you know, stuff like
Yeah.
work, what you do for work, what do you do to have fun, where are you going tomorrow, where are you going, you know? So it was just, and it was just conversation after conversation. He was such a fucking nice guy. Him and his wife too, as well. I mean, she's such a sweetheart. So, but yeah, it was a great experience, man. He's a great guy. Like if there was somebody I wanted to meet again, like if I'd go out to dinner with somebody again, it'd probably be with John again. Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, like the dream. Go to Arizona State at some point.
Yeah,
Go meet all them guys.
you were at East vs. West when that all that happened, and it was like, well,
No, man.
it was like you had the tables and all the guys were there, and then when you walked in, they're like, "Where do you want to sit?" I was just like, "Can I sit over there with Johnny?" And they're like, "Yeah, of course." And I was like, oh, "Fucking kidding
That's
me?"
all, yeah, like no brainer.
Yeah, so I sat down and put my tables. Like, is it all right if I sit down? He goes, "Yeah, of course." I was like, and I introduced myself and talked to him, and that's when I found out he worked for Delta. And I was like, we fucking fly Delta like everywhere we go. So it was just nice to talk about stuff where he goes to Mexico a lot, and it's just such a cool guy, man. And he's not really big either, so you wouldn't really think like how strong he is, you know. Especially he went up against what's his name, Leonidas or whatever. Fuck,
Leonidas.
yeah. And you know, Leonidas is huge. Like he's a fucking monster. And John isn't like at all. Like, I mean, nothing to take away from. Like it's just, I mean, comparison to Leonidas. And you know, I thought it was a really good match. And but the way he won, same thing, you know, just proves, you know, you don't need to be that big. You don't need to be the size of that type of guy to beat that guy. You know what I mean?
And I believe he went in there fairly untrained. Like
Yeah.
not really cold.
He wasn't really 100%. I don't want to say he was hurt, but he wasn't at 100%. We spoke about that too. He said as soon as this done, he's got to go to the doctor for his back and stuff. So he was already in pain before any of it. You know what I mean? For months before any of it. Same thing with Jerry. Jerry was hurt too. When he went there, pulled Alex, his elbow's really hurting him too, and he got a shot. And it's so great to go there and talk to these guys. Because, you know, if same thing, Devin's fucking awesome too. Camille's fucking great too, man. I talked to him for a while as well. He's a great guy. There's a lot of these guys that, you mean, they talk to you and they'll tell you, you know, what's going on and what they're doing. And but yeah, great guys, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I hope that this can all just come back together and they all start pulling again. So I know there's a lot of bitching and complaining from guys, but we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because it's just weird. Some of the guys that are like posting on stuff like Camille, like saying, I get it. Like, yeah, and I think he had a problem with not getting paid from King of the Table, but I don't think that's on East versus West because they weren't supposed to take on the debts. But
Right.
like, yeah, if you want to pull the best of the best, we got this shit going. Like, keep it up. Keep this freaking promotion going. Don't stop it.
They're getting expensive too. I mean, thank God Robert Baxter helped me out last time, you know, and I gave him a call and I messaged him and, you know, I met him somewhere and he helped me out with the ticket and stuff. But in comparison to what I was actually, if some of the guys were going to pay, which I know some of the guys paid.
Yeah.
I mean, in comparison to what I paid the first time where I went to East First West in Florida, I mean, I got a much better deal when I went to Florida. I mean,
Well, I think VIP tickets, I had looked at, they were like over $400, weren't they?
VIP tickets were $1,500 a piece.
Holy crap. Yeah, maybe I was thinking of an earlier
Yeah,
version of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, $1,500 a piece, and we went to the hotel, stayed there for 3 days, stayed on the same level of, I mean, where all the competitors were, so it was the same floor. So I was coming
Yeah.
out, we were there, it was great. We went out to eat with them, got signed autographs with them, hung out with them, VIP in the back, day before, day after, post conference, had a couple questions for Camille and stuff. He was there. I got along with Camille, to me, he's a great guy. Never did anything to me. So, but in general, like, it was a much less expensive experience that I've been paying so far, even to the last King of the Table when I went to Atlantic City, New Jersey. And I appreciate Robert Bax for helping me out with the price and everything else. But in general, if like VIP was, from what I heard, in that gold level, platinum, I mean, and it wasn't anywhere near. People were upset because they didn't get the same type of, I would say, meeting and sit down and eat with the competitors and stuff. So, and you were paying, I think it was $500 more. I think it was like $2,000 to get the platinum VIP package, and I don't know. It's just, it seems like when I keep on talking to a couple of guys, it seems like the prices keep on going up and the standard keeps on getting down. Because even from what I heard too, you paid for the VIP package, but you didn't get the hotel this time. So it's like paying fucking $1,500 and I don't even get the hotel this time. So now I got to pay for a hotel besides, and I don't get to meet the guys and kind of VIP and have their signature. And when I went there, I got everything. I got a full signed shirt from everybody there. I got cards signed from everybody there. I mean, like I said, food, 3-night stay. It was in Florida, a beautiful hotel. I mean, and on top of it too, which was great because James was running everything over there with the tournament. Me and James fucking get along. So I was there with my fucking buddy, and I was like, hey, when is this happening? And he was like, oh, just go here, just go there. I'll wait for you. You know what I mean? So it was like perfect, honestly.
Right.
But it's different. It's getting more, it seems like it's getting more expensive. Seems like the matches aren't meeting the criteria that they did from the beginning. I mean, I think, to tell you my honest opinion, I think East First West in Florida, I think it was the 14. I think it was probably the best one that they had so far, just because John Brzenk was in, Jerry Catarat, I mean, Dave Chafee, everybody was in it, really. Devin Lair, Camille Jablonski. I mean, there were so many guys from everywhere, and it was fucking match after match after match. Alex Fredeksha. I mean, everybody was fucking there. It was just the only person I think that wasn't there was actually Levon.
Did Todd Hutchings go to that one too? Yeah, Todd Hutchings, Paul Prudnick.
Yep. Prudnick was there. I mean, everybody was there, dude. It was such a fucking phenomenal night, dude. I mean, and Alex is huge. I mean, Alex is so much bigger than what you really think.
He's like 6'5" or 6'6" or something. He's massive. He's wide.
Bigger. He's taller than Devin. Devin, I would say, was probably the second tallest, but not even near as big as anybody. I mean, Alex was just a monster of a person. His head was like the size of my torso. I mean, he was just such a big fucking person,
Yeah.
But yeah, that was probably the best one, I think, so far, money wise and everything. And I mean, the level, I mean, the hotel, that was probably the best one.
You like that better than the table?
Yeah, I like that better than the King of the Table. King of the Table I went to, Levon was there too, which was great. Jerry was there. I mean, it was good. Brian Shaw. I mean, the matches were good, and what made the matches even better was Brian Shaw and the Beast. Fucking, the reason why is because they brought more Raw, I'd say, to the table, and it felt better, the energy and everything else. But it's just, it wasn't on that level. I want to say even close to Florida East First West. I mean, there was people. I was one of the people. There was people crying in the audience when fucking Brzenk won that match in Florida up against fucking Leonidas. You know what I mean? That's how it was. You know what I mean? So it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. And it was great to see all those matches too in King of the Table, which that was actually a really good one too. You know what I mean? And that was Robert Backstreet put that one together. So that was a good one. But Speaking of that, I gotta get going, guys.
All right, buddy.
Thanks for the time, man. Thank you for having me here. I really appreciate you guys, and always love you guys, Pat, James,
Every
and
time, bud.
yeah, man. Let me know whenever you guys want to do another one. James, I'll see you next Friday.
Yes, sir, man. Can't wait.
All right, guys. I'll see you, man. Good night, my man.
All right, brother. Ah,
Later,
get
guys.
it. Later.
Later.
What's up, buddy?
Not much. Hey, I joined in late, but Sean just texted me. Did you guys say I beat Sean Weber? Because I didn't beat Sean.
No, Steve did. I did not.
Okay, so let's make this clear. I did not beat Sean Weber.
Okay.
I had a decent showing in the overalls, but Sean pulled in the 198s and in the supers.
Yep.
And I just pulled the 220s, which I shouldn't say I just pulled because I'm fucking awesome and I was the number one guy, clearly. But yeah, Sean fucking is 185 pound, 220-pound guy. I still didn't get the pin on him, but it was probably my best match I've ever had against him.
Yeah. So I must have missed. It must have went over my head, but I knew that. Yeah, I knew that you did.
I want to make sure
You
we
did.
clarify that. I can't have any more delusional allegations on my name.
Nobody was talking crap though. It wasn't like
there's
that.
no crap talking about. I'm just saying I want to make sure that, trust me, the day when I flash pin Sean the Boogeyman Weber, I'll make sure people know. But yeah, there's a video. I gotta post it because it makes Sean look like a monster, dude. I had Sean all the way like right here, and that fucker brought me all the way back. I was so mad, but it's really impressive.
Yeah, we were watching that last night.
Yeah. But no, Sean just messaged me. He's like, "Yo, what's the fuck?" He's saying that you beat me, and I'm like, "No, I'll clear it up."
Nah, nobody's talking crap. No. I just must have missed Steve saying that. It was something where we were talking about how you were pulling, and I heard him say you beat Carson. I must have went right over my head about the Sean Weber thing. So I don't know.
I just want to make sure I'm not having any faults.
No.
But
No, that's not. It's, you know what? It came. How did it got back that quick? It means people are watching.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. We'll take it. We'll take it. Wait. We have talked. Oh yeah, that's right. We've talked since we got 100 subscribers. So,
hold on, we could still shout out, dude, because every time we get on,
yeah,
we appreciate everybody. You know,
absolutely.
And everyone that's watching live, dude, we love you guys. We love the community. Have you talked about UFC yet?
I did not. No, I didn't really get into it. Steve didn't watch it, and you and I watched it. So,
all right,
bangers, dude. Kevin Holland. I love Kevin Holland, but he did not show up last night. So that was my big saddest moment of the entire night.
What do you know, dude? I think he showed up, dude. He survived. Most people like that. He got a hard left hook. Watch the fight. Like
no. He got hit twice with that check hook,
yeah.
and he almost got knocked out in the first round. So
yeah, and he came back and was starting to whoop ass, and he almost knocked him out in the third. Like that was crazy.
I can't believe they didn't stop that fight. That was awesome.
But I like no early stoppages. Let the guys get the brain damage and let them die in the ring, so that no one can argue who won that fight.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yo,
if we did like a super match series in Vermont,
yeah,
who's your dream matchup?
So I think my favorite one that everyone wants to see would be a Bill Sinks versus Sean Weber.
No, I mean you personally. Your matchup. Who would you want to pull as your dream matchup?
Oh, out of a guy in Vermont?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like, who do you think?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Like there's some guys where I gotta like clean some losses up with that I'm pretty sure I beat now fairly easy. I can make it up if you want to, but so like my right arm, I just gotta level up, and I would love to have a rematch with Colin.
Just right arm though.
Yeah, I don't need to prove anything left with Colin. But Colin, I have fun with Colin. Colin gives me a very good run. Like it could go either way. Sometimes with Colin, he's getting better every day on the left arm. If we're talking about Vermont pullers only,
Yeah.
But I don't know who else would give me a run in the state of Vermont left arm.
Right.
Respectfully, if people think they got it, dude, they're more than welcome to call me out, and I'll take the match. Right-handed, like I said, Colin's very good. I got to work on that, but again, I respect that Colin's a super heavyweight puller, so it doesn't like destroy me when he beats me, but it will. Again, I don't take it away from him because I'm the one that asked for the match. But
Right.
I think I'll tell you what, when I level up a little bit more to beat Bill Sinks right now, as good as he is, would be awesome for me. But personally, I'm just such a big fan of Bill right now, and he's killing it. So I don't even want to do that. I just want to ride that wave with him and give him the love and support. So,
All right. So what about if you could pull anybody from another state in the area, like our New York, Massachusetts, like Maine, New Hampshire group that we pull with all often?
I have banger matches with Wade Roberts every time we pull.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
always like I love pulling Wade, and they're always good
Me
matches.
too.
Yeah, but dude, Wade's figured out this weird. He figured out from Alexander that he just go in like this flop wrist break arm position, and like it just deletes me. I gotta get better about coming forward and like just hooking in.
Yeah.
And not like staying out in the top roll when guys do shit like that. But I don't know, dude. I love pulling straight up. Like I love having super matches with anybody. So like, I guess that's my answer. I would have a super match with anyone, and I've get my ass beat plenty of times, and I have fun with those. And then when I'm beating some dude's ass, nobody has fun at those except for me. If I'm winning, no one's having fun but me. But I'm okay with that. So
That's why. Yeah, I'm really excited to watch you pull Brendan.
that's gonna be the one, dude. If I'm very confident that I'm gonna beat him, and
All right.
Like I said, after Brendan Peasley, dude, I don't know who wants to smoke, but again, I'm still gonna be dropping weight, and we'll see what happens.
After Brendan Peasley, maybe a Ron or Meaty match.
Left-handed?
Right.
Ooh, dude, me and Ron are tied. That would be a fun match. And Ron's a monster. The assassin versus the wobbler. I like that. I like that a lot. I love Ron. Ron's a killer too, dude. Ron's got a super match against Bill Sinks right-handed, and
Really? When?
yeah,
I
at
didn't see that.
the same event.
Oh, Steve didn't say that.
No. This is Nick Stone's event.
Oh, at Nick Stone's event. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's where I'm pulling Brendan. It's on September 7th, I believe, or 6th.
Yeah.
I'll have to double check the dates.
I think it was 7th,
But yeah, there's a couple banger matches on there. Nick's got some real setups on there. But Nick has that Ron is feeling really strong. And Nick says he thinks he can beat Bill Sinks. And I think that is crazy if Ron's just sitting waiting for his moment, and Bill has been killing and smashing everybody. And then if Ron beats Bill, like holy shit, that's crazy. But
I would agree because Bill's definitely leveled up every match, like because he's pulling harder guys every time. So
yeah, and he's getting
more as hard guys.
Like respectfully, like Bill's no young chicken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's spring chicken, but still, like, dude, I think that shit's inspirational to me. You know what I mean? I'm 27, so it tells me, okay, when I'm 50, I could theoretically be even better than I am at 27 years old.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think
you should be.
Right. If I stay and like I told everyone better watch out. The minute I'm 35, I'm getting on all the gear and the sauce, and I'm gonna have some
No.
craps.
No, we know. I won't let that happen. But that's fine.
I'm gonna let it happen. I'm gonna go on Instagram and look up Rich Piana's fucking program, and I'm on it.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna be that 5%.
You'll crush everything in your body. You'll kill your hormones.
That's fine, dude. No one cares about nut size, bro.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking
Oh.
about your organs and your brain. But
My heart's already broke. Sad face. Who would you have a super match with? Like, who do you want?
I would like to pull Wade in a super match. In a super match I may get smoked by him. I don't know, but
Hate that attitude.
it's not like in my head. I've always had good matches with him. But yeah, but I'd like to do a right and left at the same event with him.
Would you start with right or would you start with left?
I don't whatever anybody says. I don't care.
All right, I just wasn't sure if you had a preference.
No. I've always had good matches with him. So
Well, Wade is just such a fun guy to pull. Again, you know what I mean? He's strong
he's a
and
fucking gamer, man. He just goes and there's no giving up.
no. And Wade, like you just said right there, Wade doesn't quit. Like most guys, I'm one of them. You take my hand, I'm not sitting there all day. You can win. I don't give a shit. But Wade will pull again when he's pulling Alexander was in a break arm position like this, and he didn't quit. It was crazy.
That was a turnish.
Yeah, fucking wild.
Man, I know somebody else who kind of pulls like
who's that? Oh no, you
yeah.
about that.
I have, but I don't like to give up the pin either. So
nah, that's why you got to elbow foul and be smart.
Yeah, I got to remember to elbow foul.
Oh, dude, in my brain, if my hand's here and my hand's not rolling this way, my hand's turning at all, you just have so much side pressure, you push me off the table, and I don't know how to stop it.
Yeah.
But if my hand's this way, my elbow's staying right where it needs to be.
Yeah. We were talking about Steve with that, how like technically you're getting so much better, and even if like to beat you, I have to get you here. It's hard. It's hard to get you in the middle of the center of the table.
I think with your hand containment, you for me.
I don't know.
But why?
The way you move and the way we shift, like even just setting up in the last practice, it was frustrating.
I loved it though. That's how we
at your house 2 practices ago.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean? I think a lot of guys where you don't do this and we don't do this, but you can tell them a lot of guys practice pull, but they don't like to do ready goes. And ready goes are important. Slow pulling is important, guys. But setting up in a real match, I think, is very important. So, like the hand fighting, trying to gain position and start and make sure that you have your two buddies that are pretend refs saying it looks fair. Yeah, that's really important. Because if you don't know how to set up, dude.
Can you see the comments?
I can't see anything.
So Tyler Edlin said Wade versus James and Pat in the same day.
Dude, Wade is sick enough where he'd do that, but I'm not.
I'd like to pull more fun. Again, I don't know. I don't get to pull as much as you guys, so I wish I got to pull more like events.
Right.
But work wise kind of kills me. But yeah, I wish I got to pull way more events. That would be awesome. But we'll see.
See, how do you think about matches? So like the other day I was headed to Lamoille County Fair to pull up the field days. And on the drive there, it's like, man, do I pull? Do I not pull? Do I pull in the supers? Because then I was like, Colin was in my head. I'm like, man, I don't want to go in the supers and Colin beat me. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, that's bitch talk right there. I was like, guess how you beat people? You got to learn and you got to pull them. I was like, being afraid of losing. I was like, it made me feel gross. But
no, I just go to pull. I just love it. I go to pull and I try to feel it out, and I pull as hard and as technical as I can. And if I win, I win. If I don't, I try to take something from it.
Yeah.
I don't heading to the event, I don't really think much about it. I'm so excited to see everyone. I kind of don't give a fuck.
These are all kind of, I think arm wrestling, like, I don't know how the community is for a lot of other people in sports, but like in arm wrestling, dude, when I see all these guys, it's like a second family. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tight with most of these guys. Although I do want to apologize to Sean Weber, Carson King, and Jeff Garrow. I love you dudes. Don't take anything personal. I'm trying to win. You guys are all good. You're all legends. But when I'm on the table, I'm trying to win. I'm not there to be anyone's friend. After that, I'll buy you a beer or give you a back rub or whatever rub you want.
Oh wow. Man.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, UFC 318. I know we're bouncing, but dude, Dustin versus Max Holloway. Can you believe they didn't get fight of the night?
I mean, there were so many good fights. I get the fight that got fight of the night. I understand. But yeah, I mean, being the main match and how good it was and how Dustin came back after almost getting knocked out. I can't, dude, no, every judge had him losing the second round. How the F did that happen? Like what? He knocked Max down in that round, remember?
Yeah,
He
but
had wobbled.
he did wobble Max, but then Max responded with way more punches and more significant strikes throughout that round as well.
I just thought the damage was more in that round for Dustin than it was for Max.
I know. Maybe fights aren't rigged, dude, because theoretically, if the fights were rigged, then the judges would have still voted for Dustin to win in his hometown.
Right.
But Max looked undeniable that night. But again, dude, Dustin had that dog in him. I thought he was going to get knocked out in the first round. When he shelled up like that, went, no way he's getting knocked out in his hometown.
And then he jumped up.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
He sold his soul to the devil, dude. I'm telling you. He was like, not tonight. No way.
I will be surprised if that's his last fight ever in any kind of combat. I mean, you guys see him boxing or something, so for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely going to do something.
He's got to do something. Yeah.
He might like start hosting. I think he'd be good to be part of UFC, like a commentator.
Well, he has been. He has been commentating.
Oh, has he?
Yep.
Oh, like
so he's
post-fight commentation, right?
No. He's post-fight, but during. He's been doing like pre-show and stuff. So, which he's good. He's good. He sounds good. I mean, like after the fight, you could tell he got beat up pretty good because he was having a hard time thinking of what to say. And I think he's getting out in the right time. I don't want to see him really fight anymore because he has been so many wars, taking so much damage. He got knocked out 2 fights ago. Like, yeah, crazy.
Who knocked him out?
Gaethje.
Gaethje knocked him out?
Gaethje knocked him out with that head kick.
Oh. And then he got choked out by Islam.
Yeah, but that, I mean, in the 4th round, that was an awesome fight.
Yep. And then, dude, he had a war with Saint Denis. Like,
yep. And he knocked Saint Denis out. He knocked McGregor out twice. Like, he knocked McGregor out once, and then McGregor broke his leg the second time. But
yeah,
dude, that guy had such an awesome career. Like, who he beat in his last 10 fights, even though he didn't win all of them, like he just fought the best of the best.
Yeah, and like you and me said it, like he did fight Max Holloway, the guy that he's beat twice, but Max has been a killer recently.
Yeah.
He's got that one fight against Ilya where, but again, we think that what that was is going from 155 back to 145.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember how big his legs were with Gaethje, and then he looked super tiny going down to 45. I didn't like that. He looked emaciated. He didn't look happy.
Yeah, I don't know, but I hope UFC does it. But did you see Dana said he doesn't like that fight?
The Topuria fight?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, another Max win. I don't think they can deny him. I think if he wins again, I think if he goes and he beats he beats like a top 4 guy. If he goes and he wants to fight Oliveira.
Ooh.
If he beats Oliveira, he has to be next.
The only thing I don't like about Oliveira is Oliveira's jiu-jitsu, dude. And I've never seen Max grapple.
He already beat Oliveira in 145.
Holloway did?
Holloway beat Oliveira, yep.
No shit. How about, do you think Patty's going to be the guy that fights Ilya next?
No. I think, I'm pretty sure they're going to do Sarukian and just put him in there. So nobody wants to see it because they all hate our Sarukian at this point, but.
Yeah, but Gaethje's pissed too. Gaethje wants a title fight. Or do you think it's going to be Gaethje versus Patty?
I think Gaethje versus Patty makes the most. Oh, no, Gaethje may fight. Taporia
That's what
because he's gonna retire soon too.
For chicken.
Yeah,
He's
no.
he'll retire soon.
Yeah, Gage
So,
said he's like, if I don't get a UFC title fight, then I'm not doing it.
which makes sense. Like the dude's he's been in the best fights, some of the best fights ever. So he's won 50 grand like every single fight he's ever fought in.
I don't want to be that guy, but I think Taporia is this way better striker than he is. I think Taporia knocks him out first round.
I don't know. Gaethje's such a blockhead.
I know,
Tough.
but Gaethje leaves himself open a lot. Listen, I'm no fucking fighter specialist. Like I've never had a professional fight in my life, but I've watched it enough now and seen the two fight. Dude, to say you've knocked out Holloway.
It's yes, because Holloway's a blockhead too. So
Yeah, but Holloway's also got really good hands and pretty good head movement, and he pieced apart Holloway.
I think Gaethje has a lot of that as well. I don't think he's as technical. Obviously, he's not as technical as Max, but I don't know if Toporia's ever had anybody get in there and just get dirty with him. Like Gaethje will get in there and just punch away, like and just start throwing. So, oh, Bird said he's heading out. Bird,
All right.
thank you for watching.
Love you, Birdie. Here, let's end it on some arm wrestling real quick. Do you think it's a good idea for Devin to be pulling Kurdecha again?
I don't like him pulling him lefty in. I think he should move forward, but I think he's going to lose the second one.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna put happen in thunder on him.
I think he's going to smoke him right. I wish they would pull right first and then pull left second.
Ooh, tire him out.
I don't think there's any tiring. Even Kurdecha said it in the past. It's not close right. Like, I don't think it's close right-handed. I don't like that match. I think the best match on that card is Pablo versus Ricard. Boardman.
I don't think that's a good match.
I do. I think it's a really good match.
Is it right-handed?
Yeah, it's right-handed.
Pablo's gonna smash him, bro.
Pablo's way better left.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I don't see it. I think that's pretty even.
Have you seen that dude's beard?
Yeah. Have you seen his arms? Everything's pretty epic on Pablo, dude. I like Pablo. I want Pablo to win. Don't get me wrong.
Hey,
I think he will. I think it's a good match.
Is Derek Smith pulling one of Brian Shaw's coaches?
Yes. No, his training partner.
Training partner, sorry.
Yeah.
I got a question. I think everyone's thinking it in the New England Kingdom and like the whole eastern seaboard of the United States of America. Why the fuck isn't Nick Stone in East versus West?
He should be. I mentioned that with Steve earlier because you had brought it up last night, and I didn't know if you were going to be on, if you're going to make it on. But I think we should be pushing for Nick Stone to get a match at East versus West.
Easy. Nick Stone, everyone needs to know this. Go look on Airs or Arm USA, or fucking website you want. Is ranked number 3 in the country, left arm.
Yep. I'd like to see like Nick Stone, Robbie Topi, maybe. Robbie Topi's been ranked high in the left arms for a long time. Or like a Nick Stone, Michael Todd, left hand.
Ooh, I don't think that's a match. I think Nick smashes him.
Right, but he's got a
big name. I that.
Yeah, it's facing someone in that. He hasn't faced someone super high since Austin Jaeger. So it's like you got just to get back into facing those super top guys in the US.
Yes.
It's just jumping because Michael Todd's actually ranked pretty high left hand in
I think he's 9.
No, I think he's higher than that because he got as high as 3rd or 4th. So I think he's dangling around like 4th or 5th.
Yeah, but here I got a good one. Why not Corey West versus Nick Stone at this next East versus West? That'd be a badass match. They're both big, giant dudes. Super heavy match.
I'd like to see that.
I would love to see that. And then, or you could do a Pablo left hand against Nick Stone or you could do even Cody Merritt. I would love to see that.
Well, I thought we were going to see that.
Well, I don't know if we're close that, but that was
no. I don't think so, but I was hoping.
Yeah, I was hoping that match was going to happen. Dude, I think Nick Stone is a star. He just has to get out there. But, and I don't know if people are afraid to let Nick in and just fucking run the division. But shit, dude.
Andy's got an awesome personality. Like, he's
I-
a big personality dude.
Dude, Nick's funny as fuck. That's what.
Right.
Like, hey, dude, you can't be really good at arm wrestling and a giant big dude and that funny. Like, Nick's timing, like with jokes, is impeccable, and like he always keeps a straight face when he's saying shit. I'll tell you a joke he said off camera. It was funnier than shit, dude. He busted all of us. I couldn't believe he did it to us.
I think you told me you guys were outside.
No, we're inside. It was a chicken joke.
Oh, no, you didn't tell me that.
That's all. That's all I'll give on that. But anyone that was there knows what I'm talking about. We fucking died, dude. I think it was me, Aiden, Yusuf, Ridge, Roger was in there. I think Matt Bush might have been in there. There's a bunch of us in that back room, dude. I couldn't believe he did that. It was fucking wild. But I don't know. Some of these matches on this East versus West 18, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. There's a lot of weird matches. The Derek Smith one's a little odd, but I get it. He's getting back into it, but I don't know if it should be on East versus West. Again, this is like the transition of them having a hard time and almost crumbling into pulling something together to have something so they can keep it rolling and then getting to Baku over to Azerbaijan, So I think Azerbaijan's going to be a lot better.
Yep.
But they got to put something together now because they agreed to this Shaw Classic. But I'd like to see them get more like lower weight class guys in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To have these lower weight class guys pull and see some higher end like 176ers or get like a Paul Talbert in there. Or even I know Paul Lynn can't pull because he's focusing on his like kids football stuff, but like someone of that caliber.
What about the Bam Bowl versus Hunter Noss? That's already happening.
But that's happening in December.
Right. I know that's a far away. I don't know why they're going that long out.
What about Bama Bowl versus John Terrian? Like
Ontario
versus US. John threw it out there. So I saw him put something up on Facebook.
Yeah. And the arm wrestling community knows who these guys are. I'd like to see that.
They'd have to pull heavier. I don't think John's making 176. That's the only issue there.
Ooh. And yeah, it's kind of too soon for that's not gonna work. Again, there's a lot of killers out there and again, know who's watching arm wrestling? Arm wrestling fans. You know what I mean?
Well, that's not true because I have a lot of people tell me that they watch arm wrestling who know arm wrestling.
Yeah, but what do you think the percentages of arm wrestlers that watch East versus West versus non-arm wrestlers?
I don't know about East versus West per se, like buying the pay-per-view. I think after the fact, it's like an 80-20. But I think that there's a lot more people than you think watching arm wrestling who don't do it. And I think it's bigger now than it's ever been. Like I was that guy since like 2011. And then in like 22, I'm like 11 years later, I'm like, let's try this.
So you used to actually watch matches on YouTube and shit?
I started watching arm wrestling when they were on the MGM, when Devin pulled Travis on top of the MGM. And Don Hollywood, what's his last name?
Underwood? Don Underwood?
Yes. Don Underwood was like, that was the best he had ever been. So that was right there. That was when I started watching. And it was when it was new. It was when it was out new. So.
Shit, dude. Have you ever seen the documentary Pulling John?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't watch that until 2022. I didn't know who the fuck John Brzenk was until 2022.
So I knew who John Brzenk was because of like the Nemiroff Cup. So when they were doing like what do they call it? Zloty Tour. Because I used to watch Zloty Tour and all that stuff. So like Arsen Liliev and I was a big fan of Saplinkov back in the day because of how he looked. And I was like, that guy looks like the strongest dude who ever lived.
Right, that guy looks like a fucking monster. Who's going to beat that?
Exactly. And then you watch Arsen like beat him, and John Brzenk beats Saplinkov, and you know, back in the what was it? I think it was the Arnolds where you're watching Richard Lupke's almost freaking beat Saplinkov, like did pin him, I think, at one point. So yeah, I was fascinated with Saplinkov.
Did you ever watch Game of Arms?
Of course I did. Yeah.
That was the first thing that introduced me that arm wrestling was a thing. Again,
Yeah.
like, to do it at field days and stuff, but I just thought it was like a redneck, who's stronger sport, like kind of like a dad thing to brag, like my son's stronger than your son. Wait to the county field days when he beats him, some shit like that.
Yeah.
But then when I saw it on TV, I was like, oh shit. I wish
So I got into Arm TV pretty heavily with Gary Roberts.
I don't know what that is.
Travis, Arm TV is like all those old videos. Remember when Justin Bishop beat Giannis
Yes.
in that video, in the UAL video? That was Gary Roberts. That was Arm TV.
Yeah, that was when no one knew who the fuck Justin Bishop was.
Exactly. He had just like showed up and beat like the greatest lightweight to ever live. So
Yeah. Walks in with a fucking checkered fedora and cleans house. He top rolled him the first time, then hooked him the second time, and everyone's like, who the fuck's this guy?
Yep. And he's nasty. Nasty.
So that's why I need to keep my name low and do steroids so I can have that outcome.
I don't think you need to do steroids, but that's fine.
All right, just a little bit of TRT.
It's not TRT if you don't need it. It's blasting.
A little bit of gear. I don't give a fuck. Give me something. I gotta stop saying this shit, dude. I keep getting people that want to sell me steroids and shit on Facebook.
Those are. I think some of those people aren't real because I get hit up all the time too.
Do you ever buy me?
I just don't respond to them.
Oh, I've been fucking with them. I'll like lead them on for a while if I'm bored, and then I'll ask for a price. Then I tell them that I got a guy that gives me $20 cheaper.
Well, you have to remember they're probably selling fake stuff too. So there's a lot of fake stuff.
Again, I'm faking the whole conversation. I'm just kind of being.
I know that, but
they don't.
If you start purchase from someone, you get fake stuff, and next thing you know, you've got back knee and chest acne everywhere. That's not good. Kids, don't do steroids because steroids is bad. And it can cause super bad scarring on your body and face. So
yeah, don't do that.
No.
Unless you want to be a champion and be super jacked.
Yeah, you can be a champion without it.
Yeah, but it's gonna take you way longer. Like, who's got time for that shit? 100 people that said they do it tomorrow and they ended up dying. I'm not being an advocate. I'm sorry.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah. Don't do steroids. Do it the natural way, and just tell everyone you wasted your whole life trying to be the best bowler you could.
Ooh, so I watched Arm Wars. So when you get a chance to see it, it'll probably release in a couple weeks for everybody to watch it because I pay behind a paywall.
Oh, did you actually get to watch this one live?
No. I went back. It was yesterday when no, they're never live. They're pre-taped, but it was released yesterday. So I went back and watched it, and it was so good. It was so good.
Who pulled in that I would care about?
It would have been the last match was Coach Ray and that Alex Chikadze kid who's from Canada, the Georgian Canadian kid.
How was it worth watching?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone else? Any names that you thought or highlight matches?
The Terrence off. The first one was really. I know all the guys, so
well, I know you know the guys, but give us like who you thought the match of the night was on Arm Wars.
Oh God, the Coach Ray Alex Chikadze one was match of the night.
Dude, Coach Ray always puts on bangers, dude. I remember.
Dude, it was awesome. It was so awesome. Like, and it was your typical Coach Ray match where he had to figure it out. But yeah, you guys got to watch it. I did talk about who won earlier before you came on.
Well, you kind of just told me who won.
Yeah, but it's so absolutely worth just watching that match.
All right. I got to do some training tonight, so maybe I'll put on some Arm Wars and hit some.
Do you pay for the subscription?
I did, and then I canceled it, and I made a new account, so I should send some love to Neil Pickup. Everyone, listen, if there's some accounts you should follow, in my opinion, as an arm wrestler, you want to follow Todd Hutchings.
Yep.
You want to follow Travis Bagent.
Yep. Call your mom, kids. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, he makes me sad when he says that. Who else? Oh, Neil Pickup. You got to follow Neil Pickup. You got to watch The Fix. The Fix is an awesome podcast if you're into arm wrestling. That's like 100%, 100% arm wrestling with
Devin Larratt.
Yeah, you got to follow Devin Larratt, dude. Devin Larratt's on content sometimes funnier than balls. I don't know.
I follow Artem. I like watching Artem's training videos and stuff. So I think he's got some great stuff.
I gotta watch his training videos because like I can't stand him talking. His like accent, like you know what I mean. I just can't do it. It sounds like and I'm not being racist, but that's what it sounds.
I like his stuff. I like it a lot. I think I get a lot out of it. I like his side pressure stuff. I like the usage of some of the handles and the weird shit that he does, like with the multi-spinner and side pressure. So, which I'm not a huge side pressure training guy. I do a little bit, and it's mostly like internal rotator, like side pressure stuff. But yeah, I like what he's got to throw down. As for arm wrestling, guys, who else do I watch? Well, Neil Pickup's got two. He's got Arm Wars and Supernatural Strength, which Supernatural Strength is Neil Pickup. Arm Wars is Arm Wars. So
I guess I don't follow his Supernatural Strength one.
It's like where The Fix is, his podcast.
Okay, sorry. Bama Bowl, Justin Bishop. He's got some good content out there.
Yep. Steve Fernandez on Facebook.
Yeah, follow Steve.
Friday nights.
The In the Strap podcast is an awesome podcast.
Wait. The original In the Strap podcast?
Yes. Did you guys talk about that or no?
No, we did not.
All right. We won't get into it yet. But
I wasn't going to bring up. I want to hear it Friday.
Yeah. If Steve brings it up, I don't know what we're going to do. But, yeah, In the Strap came out in between me and Steve in May 29th. And officially released it June 9th.
Right.
So that's when, if anyone wants to check his timestamp, that's when In the Strap podcast became into the ether to the world.
Yeah. The best In the Strap podcast you've ever heard.
Yeah. In the Strap podcast, particularly, I think is definitely the best.
Yeah. Of all the In the Strap podcasts.
Yeah. And dude, Steve actually has some connections and we've talked to some really cool dudes, dude. Think about it. We got to talk to fucking Paul Lynn.
That was awesome.
Dude, I out the whole time. I had a heart on. I didn't know what to do with myself. It was so weird.
I mean, mine was mental. It wasn't physical, but you know.
Yeah, mentally I was hard. Bro, no, it was weird. Is like I got home late and I was just rushing to get the pod going, and I grabbed the strap just to be like, we have a strap. And then I had nowhere to sit, and I was trying to be as close to the Wi-Fi router as possible. So I just pulled the AC out of the window and sat on my fucking AC in my bedroom. It was funnier than shit. My ass hurt like hell. Shit, dude. Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you love arm wrestling, if you don't love arm wrestling, love it anyways. Love Two Guys, One Cup. This is probably the funniest pod I'd say out there as far as arm wrestling goes.
Yes. Do you, not me. I'm not really funny.
I think you're funny. I think you're hot too. Take your shirt off.
No.
Your shirt's funnier than mine is. Don't be a dumb
bass.
Yeah.
I like fishing. I like fishing, guys. I don't know. I'm not. James is the hunter and I'm the fisher. So
I like fishing. I just lost that fishing pole, dude, and it kind of killed me. I spent $300 on one fishing pole. I took a Sour Patch Kid on a kayak, and then a fucking fish yanked my pole out, and I cried.
Yeah, unfortunately, but all right. I gotta do some stuff tonight, and I gotta walk the dog. So I'm gonna cut this. I love you.
Love you too, bro.
All right, buddy.
All right.
This is Two Guys, One Cup. I'm Patrick.
I'm James.
Love it.
Give a shout out to whoever's still watching. We love you guys. I can't see. I gotta get
XX Levon S14Y3R69XX says Justin Bishop versus Hunter Knobs is awesome. I don't know who you are, but thank you for your support.
Yeah, I like talking about. I think he's right.
Everybody who's watching or who does watch this, we'll share it on Facebook. But make sure you like, subscribe. We're pushing for 500. see if we can get 500 subscribers, get a little bigger. And we're doing pretty good. We've been going every week for like the past few weeks. So we had a lull there and we're trying to pick it back up.
And we are going to do some 2 guys, 1 cup shirts. That's coming soon. I got to send those to you. And then if
Okay.
people want to, make sure you comment and say, and we're going to have some funny catchphrases on the bag. So just let us know.
Yep. I like it.
All right,
All right,
dude.
buddy. Hey, it was good to see you.
It's
Thanks
great
for
to
coming.
meet you, brother. Have a great night.
You too. All right, buddy.